drip. She in my wrist. That's a freezer. Give me assist. Give me teamwork. Keep it consistent. For the distance.
Fix my cheek real quick. What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm good in my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my son.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Right away, they'll change the look. A short one there, caught by Likely.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Lamar changing the look. On second down, a run with Dobbins.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Finding room at midfield.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Beckham in motion right.
They go play action now. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
The 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. In motion right is Smith.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And this one complete to Smith. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
They go play action with Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
This is Smith with a grab. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Quez Watkins
from 13 yards out.
And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here, because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Now it's Jackson.
Able to locate Andrews here on the out route.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. And now an audible here into something else.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And Dobbins is going to pick up a Ravens first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Jackson on 1st down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins,
25 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he will be out of bounds with a 1st down as they will have a 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Swift. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. 2nd down, here's Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. The tight end in motion right. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Jackson now.
That would complete to Prochet.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side.
Dobbins. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
One more time with Dobbins.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Now back to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
22 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Corey over there needs to chill out, bro. I'm tired of fucking shoulder pads killing each other.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They go play action with Hurts.
They
got a Mac 10 on that bit now.
Eluding the pressure right.
Coming on Cod.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Swift going to try.
This shit different. This shit different. This shit different.
Second and 2.
This for the savages. This for the savages. This for the savages.
Throw left side complete.
This is trencher.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Bird sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8.
He can make that though, but Lamar can't make the.
Crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Give me that. Read that like a book.
Intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys, step downfield in man coverage, and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense
Good
is
for the
all over that
savages.
play,
Good
and
for the
equally motivated to
savages.
stick
Good
with
for
the
the
safety.
savages. This shit treacherous. This shit treacherous. This shit treacherous.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here's for the Savages.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust to the secondary as a first-year guy. So that's
money ain't the issue over here.
Start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year
I thought you was gonna say 50, nigga.
All the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. Smith catches left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Hurts. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Going deep here for Watkins. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, 61 yards. And the Eagles get a bit closer. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Throwing now is Jackson. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He completes it to Beckham.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide, usually going to pick up a holding call.
It's not that often you see a 2-point try from that distance, and of course, it's not that often that it's successful, and it wasn't there.
And who added all this thinking to the game, right? Because now you've got so much extra to consider. The penalty happens. Do you go for 2 from that spot now after the penalty? Or do you say, we're going to kick it, which means they have to administer the penalty from the 20,
you would have been pushed
from the 15.
back further. Yeah.
Now you're back further. Can you make that one? It's a lot of extra stuff on what used to be a routine play.
This is 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. On his horse. He's got a full head of steam. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get 1 piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Hurts will throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So they'll line up for the onside kick. 18 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
What's your thoughts on the tackle?
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't
You $2 short, ain't it? You said what? How the fuck Cash App take $2?
Time to speak, man. Why is real people you do too? You hop on this beat. Really got 2 more, man. But I don't know. You see what's on YouTube. Y'all want to update the game. You want to do shit. This is throwing the fuck out there.
Michael ass too. I just ain't got the plays for his man to man.
What you think you is, nigga?
Shit, that's how Michael gonna run. Look at that cheese ass defense you just ran. You ain't even peep that. Joey Bosa just came so clean. Running back picked him up though. Yeah, I kept quick snapping. I already know what you trying to do. You had triangle wide open. But there was so many holes in the cafeteria, boy. Yeah, today was the first day. Had to throw that drip on. Yup. I thought I had a class today. That bitch don't start till the second semester. Shit, 2. Yeah. You said what? Talking about what class I'm taking right now? Oh, major? Shit. Education, so I don't know. Something to do with education. Physical education, there it is. Ha. You should have threw it out of bounds and had them into 1. I'm glad y'all ain't playing for no money. Z.
Oh!
Bro, no way we still in shoulder pads, bro. Dude, we been in shoulder pads for 3 weeks straight. Nigga body hurt. Then when the nigga get hurt, he screaming red shirt. Yeah. He was fucking with me when I fucked up my shoulder. He was like, I'm a red shirt you, Buffer, if you ain't back. You free forming it?
Y'all was on the plane when I had
Mikey, you in slime?
No good. Left 51 shots in the board. Look at his fat ass. Pull up. They blowing the horn and shit.
You in slime, Mikey?
Yeah.
I saw Eli posted the draft or something like that. Oh, that mean K Will finna be back in slime. Fuck you talking about? You should have freeformed that. I need Keon Crowley got 2 pick six. Yeah, I'll catch y'all boy later. I'm finna go to practice. I got meeting at 2.